Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. If my voice sounds a little funny, I got getting a little bit of a springtime cold or something. I don't know, fighting it off. But we're on the beautiful New River here in southern West Virginia today. Work on this fifth wheel. It's behind y'all, in front of me. Got a couple jobs to do this. Probably 2 videos. One is we're going to switch out. I believe it's going to be a Thetford Commode for a new Dometic Commode. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and tear right into this one. This will probably be a really short video, unless I have to change some plumbing. This will be a really quick switcheroo. So so yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Here's our new toilet, and I know I talk trash about Dometic's 300 series commodes, but it seems like the new ones are fine. But if the valve ever goes bad, you have to change the valve, then you might have issues. So this is what the customer wanted. It's what I ordered her. Yes, this is definitely a Thetford we're taking out. I'll get you a model number as soon as I get it out of there. So we'll put y'all back here. Hopefully you can see we need to get the water line loose first, and then we'll get the 2 bolts out of the floor flange and get this old one out. Right here's the water line we need to get loose, and I'm not gonna be able to leave y'all back here. I'm gonna have to get y'all out of the way. I'll get this water line loose. And sometimes they're only hand tight. Nope. Have to get my pliers back there, so y'all just hang tight. Tell you what, folks, this is pretty tight in here because this is like a water closet. All I'm going to do is get these 2 bolts out. One here, one on the other side. Get those out. Get this commode out there. No, I can't show you. There's just no room. There is our model number. This is the same model number that I just changed a valve on in a video not so long ago. So out with the old, in with the new. We definitely have to do some replumbing here because the Thetford kind of goes in near the top of the commode. Dometic goes in the back of the commode down here at the bottom, about 5 inches off the floor. So we're going to put a new flaret, 1/2-inch PEX to 1/2-inch pipe for the valve right here. And I'm gonna, if there's room, I'm gonna go ahead and put them a cutoff back here for the commode. So hopefully there's room for all that. Doesn't appear to be much slack in the in that water line at all. It won't push in, it won't pull out. So yep, let's see what we can do here. So we want to end up about 5 inches off the floor. Oof. I don't know whether there's going to be room to put a cutoff in here or not. It's going to be awfully tight. Well, if we can, we will. But if we can't, we can't. Man, it's gonna be awful tight putting that cutoff in there. just no way there's room for a cutoff. So I'm just gonna have to put the elbow on there and we'll have to call it good. Yeah, one thing I do need to check too is I need to see how far behind the flange this water line's gonna be, because it's gonna be right up against it, isn't it? Or it's got a little bit of play that way. Should be all right. Let me go check it. All right, it should be fine. Let's get this thing cut off here. Just double check. Make sure we're the right height. Yep, should be fine. Alright, let's get the new one in here. So there's a new one. Just got to hook the water line up, get the flange bolts tight, and yes, it did have a brand new flange gasket on the bottom of it. So let me get all that done, and then I'll just be back to wrap up. I know this is not a big how-to video, but it's the best I could do. I was able to get a shut off in there. I didn't take into account how far sideways that fitting came into the commode, so I was able to 90 out of the floor, go over, and get this in. Still tight, but at least I got the cut off in there. All right, folks, that's a wrap. I thought it was odd that there was no new mounting hardware. I finally found it. It was put on the pedal with a rubber band. I finally saw it. I chose not to use it because it has steel nuts. Steel and brass don't get along very well. And yeah, well, I mean, there's steel nuts anyway. I mean, commode, that water closet's a wet area, especially when you got boys. And yeah, I didn't put those. The old hardware was in good shape. It was brass studs and brass nuts, so I just put that back on there. So don't you reuse your brass nuts. Get down there in that comment section, leave me a comment, a criticism, a concern, and don't forget to check out my new website, hillbillyrv.net. Everything's right there. So I'm gonna get to the next job here, and yeah, have a great day.